Hey everybody, Radaman here for another episode of the Desert Survival Series. So the last episode we left off was a bit of a cliffhanger because we have like 12 mechs coming in and attacking us. So I am going to get ready for that. I'm going to have Roman and Quell stand at this door in case it needs repairs or whatever. Earth, Philly, O'Connell, they're going to head down south with their guns. Milla, I think I'm going to turn into a gunner as well. She's just a really bad meleeer, even though she has bloodlust. She's a really bad meleeer, so she'd be better suited to gun. And that probably suits her because she's, well, quite frankly, she's just not that tough. She's always hurt. Okay, we'll have them all go down, ready to defend. She needs to drop her shield belt. And I was thinking of doing the same with Jenny. Having Jenny give up the melee life, even though she's actually good at it. And the reason for that is because she is our doctor. And the doctor is far more likely to be required to patch people up and the like than anyone else. So it'd be best if our doc was at range as well. Alright, I'm not entirely sure what Jenny was doing. Santi and Jenny, Santiago will hang out if we need a melee. Might be useful. And here's the first one through the door. A Lancer, dead within one hit. Through the thorax. I love these. Probably a little bit too OP, but on the other hand, sometimes these attacks are ridiculously hard too. And we're just spraying them down with bullets. Now, as you can see, the turrets are laid out in such an arc that they can fire back on one another, on themselves, that is. So even when they're at my walls, I can still fire on them and thereby defend them, you know, properly. Who can construct here? No one can construct. Oh, Milla can. Milla, go repair that. And we'll plug it back in. The next the next enemies coming in are ranged, really, only. So go ahead and haul some of these things away. And we created legendary work. That was pretty much what I was hoping. A legendary charge lance. And I guess that will see action in the next fight, as this fight is about to start. Don't stand there. I'm not going to allow rearming until the fight is over. So, looking at the legendary work, this charge lance here, the art is a portrayer of Earth overcoming a Scyther quick, which is fitting because it's going to be equipped by Earth. Perfect. And it is super accurate, even at long distances. Very, very exciting. Cheeky little Inferno Launcher, getting its licks in. Goodbye. Everyone's dead. Turn everything off. Unrecruit everyone. Some colonists need treatment. You got headbutted in a social fight. Philly. Probably the same social fight. Really? Oh, no, you got charge blasted. I did not notice. I'm very sorry for not noticing. Well, you're all patched up. Well, that kill box has proved its worth. That would have been a lot harder to do without it. And they aren't needed anymore. I forgot that they were out there, to be honest. They were out there to make sure that they didn't bash that door in. And, of course, the enemies did not. Alright, so now that we have that super lance, Earth will take that. O'Connell will take that. Philly will take this. And Jenny will take the gun. Alright, let's move Jenny and O'Connell down the line to signify their lack of range skill. That also means that I have some uranium maces. I think Roman has a lesser one. Yes, he does. So he'll grab the better one. And we have 2 spare uranium maces that might get smelted. We also have Jenny, who now has a ranged weapon as a shield user, so I gotta fix that as well. That doesn't make any sense. Dropped. Alright, let's stop tromping through. I do also want to, let's reinstall this. No, that was fine. Build a copy of it, like there, and put the body parts that I make. So I do want another lance, even though I'm not legendarily inspired. Because they're really, really good against mechs, and I tend to be only attacked by mechs. This shelf is going to be for body parts, so clear everything, and body parts only. I also had the thought of some of these need to go back to heal root. We have gotten through our surplus of heal root, turned a lot of it into medicine, but now we are not generating any additional heal root. So that would be a good thing to invest in. The difference of masterwork, 113, 134 versus this. Yeah, so what I'm going to try to do, hopefully successfully, is make some better beds. The masterwork bed is obviously clearly leagues better than the crap bed we have here. Oh, that was supposed to be a build a copy. Well, good is at least better than what we had before. Because we came into a bit of a windfall of steel. So I was hoping, okay, excellent. Milla, you're just going to rest in a better bed. And speaking of steel, that I just used a bunch, we can go and mine this out. And before we make off like bandits with that that steel, let's plop it right back into a hospital bed. And hope it's higher quality than what we've been doing. Okay, 2 excellent and a good. The good one I will turn off. Obviously, if we need a 4th bed, I can turn it back on, but disable it for now. We're getting a heal root sown. I will put my kibble here. Rather than keep it in the bedroom and make the bedroom worse. Look at all the rice. Holy moly. Dusters. Omni needs to get working on the dusters. I guess charge lance takes priority. Suppose that makes sense. So if you could see the you can have up to 8 beds hooked up to one vitality monitor. or vitals monitor. If you set it up like this, you know, 1, 2, 3, and on the other side, you could have a lot of beds hooked up. I only have 4 because I think I only need 4. Maybe I'm mistaken, but you know, I'm willing to take a little bit of a risk and go with 4 and 4 only. Everyone's healed again. Mudge doesn't even try to work anymore. He like starts to haul something and then it gets picked up before he gets to it. It's kind of funny. So this was only the start to the kill box I wanted. It's a pretty good start though. Doing a quick gear check, making sure everyone's holding stuff they should be. Just drop that survival meal. Yep. Other than that one survival meal, I think we're set. That one survival meal is a relic of our travels. Now, the camel hair I just got, which is different than the hide, is really, really good for insulation. So right now, as you can see here, I don't have anything allowed to use it, but I will make cowboy hats out of it because that's the most bang for the buck that I can get. Even though dusters technically insulate better than dusters insulate better than cowboy hats. The amount of materials that go into one duster versus one cowboy hat makes cowboy hats a more efficient use of the hair. But it's too bad I can't just like shear these ones because I obviously would have an enormous amount of really well insulating stuff for everybody if that was possible. Another thing I'm going to start doing in here is to compartmentalize a lot of the caves. So if I get a infestation extinction event, I'm not boned. This is something that is always wise to do. So we have one compartment here, one compartment here. I can put doors here. Compartment here, and then this sort of closed compartment. It's a lot of work, but it will pay off. Or it might pay off, I should say. Might not. Maybe I'm sure I'll get more infestations, honestly. I can't imagine not getting them. That would be lucky. And honestly, I picked Cassandra Classic because, to be honest, Randy was giving me too much luck. As anyone that was a longtime viewer of the Sea Ice Challenge, Randy really took it easy on me. And I was actually a little offended. And that's why I turned my back on Randy this playthrough. I went with Cassandra because Randy was too sweet and nice and toothless. Giving me all sorts of beautiful gifts and the like. It's ridiculous. I don't need gifts. So I have 21 hours to potentially go for that outpost, and it just dropped cool enough for me to try to do it with the camels. It was too hot before now. So now with Earth's new legendary I slay you from a million miles gun, I might go ahead and send him and the camels to go and deal with that prisoner in base. What I will do is wait. No, maybe I won't wait. It's becoming it's early in the morning, so it's going to warm up. Yeah, I'm going to take the chance because it's a little dangerous to send him. We can send 2 pawns. I don't think I'm going to send anyone else. So what I am going to send with him is some nutrient paste meals, because he likes to eat them, and some packaged survival meals. Alright. Let's get loaded up. Launch. Edge. Alright. And now he has arrived with his camels. It's 141. The camels at 141 should not be overheating. And we'll go and deal with this base here. I want to blow up the battery. Probably the easiest way to get... So we have McClure and Priscilla. Is Priscilla any good? Not bad, but not one I'm likely to add. Oh, that turret's out of commission. And I definitely have the right weapon against a shield user. They are bad meleeer, but they're tough. So I don't want them to get too close. I am running 515. They are running 437. So boring that I have to kite like this, but functional. I think we did the other charge lance. Yes, and it's excellent. So the next best shooter would be Philly, I think. But I'm going to give it to O'Connell because he's trying to level up. Alright, back to Earth. That's kind of sounds funny. Making progress on that shield. Not quite the speedy progress I want. I don't want to get chased around forever. How tight's that radius? Okay, so what I'm going to do is... Omni, or will you join them? Omni and 10 meals. So bio, what am I going to do is change the food preferences here to allow all food, and then go join Earth here. So Earth can outrun them, but it's just boring. I really can't get the damage dealt that I want to deal. Actually, you know what? Omni, don't do it. I had this other thought. Cancel load. It's cheesy, but isn't she? Yeah, she is suffering from heat stroke. So I can just wait her out. Is it her? Yes, wait her out until she's heat stroked. That is a perfectly valid solution. Or once I'm far enough ahead and I think it can take some cracks on her, try to get through that shield of hers. That's what I didn't want, is to get caught. So I don't think Earth can patch himself up, can he? No, he is 0 medical. Oh, I should have looked first. How about your heat stroke? Alright, so at least my camels aren't heat stroking. So I take it back. Jenny... With the LMG, we're going to send you instead. Jenny, and I guess I could hold control, but Jenny, let's get you loaded up. Joining Earth. Oh, are you chasing the camels? Be my guest. Maybe I don't need Jenny. Well, if Earth could hit something. Now is not the time to miss like this. There we go. Run, Pudge. I guess Jenny can stand by in a pod. Alright, so I have 60 seconds before that thing recharges in order to do some lovely damage to McClure. Shield belts are strong, man. Even, like, low-quality ones. What do you have? You have a normal one? Yeah, they're strong. Actually, Philly... Oh, I was sending... Who was I sending? Jenny? Yeah, sending the doc. I'll send the doc. Doc to zoom in here. Done. Only send in the doc. Well, not only, but because I don't want this to get infected or anything. The temptation to steal the lungs of McClure is high, but I won't do it. We're not to torment and torture prisoners. Let's go and get the... Oh, we have a raid. Landing on top of me. Oh, really on top of me. Okay. Everybody is in nap time. I'm going to leave some doors open. Oh, they're all Lancers. Oh my goodness. Lucky me. I ran for nothing. It's ready for the end of the world, and I got a present from Cassandra. Guess what, Lancers? You can't hurt me. You are so dead. You are so screwed. Don't you touch my bed, though. Touch my bed, there'll be a reckoning. Alright, the dresser's okay. We already finished up here. So I think I need to go ahead and claim everything. I don't... Who are you? You're a slave. I want to capture you. Stop hitting my bed. Let's try to arrest. No, you broke the bed. Damn you. Pay with your life. Well, I shouldn't have run. It's too bad I didn't know what was landing on me. Alright, Omni, we're going to need to build a bed. I'm trying to take this one prisoner. Come on. You have a bionic arm. Oh, shit. Well, excuse my language. That happened. Okay. Jenny, I'm going to have you deconstruct the solars, and then we can just get going. What injuries? We just have some light brute. Oh, damn it. Always something destroyed. Always, always, always. All right, let's go tend to that. Alright, how are your heat strokes? You are not getting heat stroke. Psychic Soothe, thank you. That's nice. Omni just got another inspiration. Inspired surgery. Oh, okay. Womp, womp, womp. Alright, now we can reform. And I will take pretty much everything not nailed down. Components. Steel. Slag, longsword, bedroll, mini turrets, standing lamps, and then head home. Sweet. 3 days of food, 2 days journey. No problem at all. And Roman, yes, you are bedless, I guess. Don't rebuild that. We're getting 2 freebies. Alright, these doors here can be closed. I'd left them open, hoping to lure the mechs somewhere more easy to beat them, but they just wanted to rip through my everything. A lot of slag I got. Alright, here I'm going to get rid of this table and these stools. Try to force them to use the nice dining room. Had that for a while, but changing my mind as to how and why I want to use it. Alright, please be... okay, let's try again. I have the steel to at least try again. Double bed. I'll just queue a few up in here. Hopefully we'll get some good ones. Another good one. I want an excellent one. Please? Omni, you disappoint me. You're like one of the best in the world, and you're making good. I realize it's all chance, and it ain't his fault. There we go, masterwork. Haha. Upgrade. Actually, that's not an upgrade, that's just a replacement. We were on masterwork before. Mr. Roman, you get this bed. No one wants this hospital bed. In fact, I'll just blow it up. Proof of my seriousness about how good beds aren't good. They're okay. Boom. Gone. Just checking on the caravan's progress. Omni, I want you doing that. So Quell suffered some, yeah, middle finger. She can't flip off the mechs is good now. I've been curious what Santiago's been working on. She's not been component crafting like she usually does. Sort of had that thought. Has Omni been monopolizing it? Maybe. Which is strange because I want him making dusters. So, and his crafting will allow him to finish. What is this? A Santi part? Allow him to finish that, and then force him to go dusters. Santiago, go fab. Alright, not a huge steel node, but steel. It's free, right? Let's allow the smelting of it. Grabbing the best duster. Oh, look at that. So we have camel hide, excellent for 171. That's really good. When I make, I'm going to add a new cowboy hat, Q. And when I force it out of camel hair, we're going to make 8 of those. This is going to be phenomenal. Maybe I've talked it up a bit too much. Maybe it won't be as phenomenal as you think. But it will be pretty decent. Alright, there's no way we want an unequipped legendary assault rifle. Milla, you suck at shooting. Actually, Philly, you equip that. Milla, you suck at shooting, so you need the accurate weapon. And the fact that it's an assault rifle will level up faster. Roman. We need someone to craft slag. I'm gonna force Philly to do it for a moment, just to get the last piece of slag out of the base. So here is a super hat. So if we look at this, 28 degree protection versus, what do I got? Cloth for 19. So if I force it on his head, he is good until almost 180 degrees. You can almost put him, well, I guess that's like super sauna temperature. But that's like comfortable to him, which is pretty crazy. And the truth is, we're making a lot of these. Camel hair, camel hair. Oh yeah. It's good stuff. And like no one's using it because it doesn't have high protective values, but hey, it's super insulating. Unfortunately, no masterwork. I'm actually surprised at the lack of masterwork. Just a whole lot of normies. Well, guys, although this has been a productive episode of the episode of Many Lances, we are out of time. So if you have any questions for me, drop me a line. If you need questions answered or something, but if you have, for instance, feedback for this episode, just keep in mind that it is indeed pre-recorded. So although I might appreciate it, I won't be able to necessarily respond to it, at least not quickly. I'm away, but still reading my messages, things like that. And also, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season and safe travels and all of that good stuff. And hopefully you tune in next time. I will have to catch you all later. Thank you for watching. Adios.